This is Nigeria. Look how I'm living now. Look how I'm living now. Everybody be criminal. This is Nigeria. Look how we living now. Look what we eating now. Everybody be criminal. This is Nigeria. Just because I'm on TV now.
I feel like time or space should be given to Nigerian students, especially, to take all this in. It's a lot of trauma that we've seen over the past few days.
Our home and our nation is in crisis. The only thing we, the diaspora, can do right now is protest. We're protesting for the fear of the lives of our family and friends back home. It's not exactly easy to see videos and not be scared. The message here is actually very simple. Our mental health is at risk.
Hello everyone, my name is Jaden Slaughter and I am the president of the Rideau River Residence Association. Today, this video is going to discuss the several people that have been killed by the Nigerian security forces amid ongoing protests against police brutality. A RRRA counselor, Joy Ugo, reached out to me on how we can raise awareness in residents on this topic. Rather than putting up posters, which was a great idea, we decided doing a video would be a great way to raise awareness, especially on social media, which is such a prominent place to get these issues across. So I urge you to all sit back, watch this video, and hear from Joy Ugo, our RRRA counselor, as well as Tinu Akawande, the Vice President of Student Issues of the Carleton University Students Association. Thank you.
My name is Tinu Akawande, and I'm the Vice President Student Issues for the Carleton University Student Association. But most importantly, I'm a Nigerian student at Carleton. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been seeing my peers and colleagues literally pour their blood, sweat, and tears, and even lives in fighting for their humanity, in fighting for their lives to matter. And during that time, we have seen silence from Carleton. Carleton is home to a vibrant Nigerian community that contributes culture, laughter, and knowledge to our student experience. It is not fair that they choose silence, because that speaks volumes. Which is why we're urging Carleton to speak up, because silence is not an option. Your students are in pain. Acknowledge them, recognize them, show compassion. Speak up.
That was supposed to be the coat of arms that we were supposed to be proud of. My name is Joy Ugo, and I am a Nigerian. I used to be proud, but now I don't know where I am. I don't know where I stand, and I don't know if I want to belong to this country that the land is soiled with blood. I am a student of Carleton University, and this is my message to everyone out there, to the administration, and to every Nigerian in diaspora or anywhere else. If you're in diaspora and you're not talking, just remember that one day something will make you go back home. And when that day comes, I pray that your father does not swim in a river filled with bodies to find closure. I pray that he does not swim in that river to find something to bury you with. I pray he does not swim for that. I pray he does not swim in such a river to find something to put under your tombstone, something to bury. I honestly pray, because that is what happened to Chijioke. When I was 9 years old, my mom was driving me to school, and that was the first time I heard it. Insanity is just a rational way to adjust to an insane world. I will never forget those words. Because right now, it feels like that's what we're living in. Yesterday was about SARS. Today, it's about something greater. Do you know what SARS stands for? If you don't know what it is, then keep watching this video. Educate yourself. SARS, S-A-R-S, is supposed to be the Special Anti-Robbing Squad. If you don't know anything about Nigeria, let me give you a brief history. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. Well, at least we used to be the giants of Africa. Nigeria is a country that inhabits 206 million plus people. Its former capital, Lagos State, inhabits about 21 million people. There's some countries that are not even up to that. But that's one state. And the capital, the current capital, is just as large. You might not know anything about Nigeria, but I'm pretty sure that you've heard one or two jokes about Nigerians doing internet fraud, cybercrime, all of that. Well, this squad, this unit that we're fighting against, they were supposed to protect us. They were supposed to protect our name. They were supposed to catch those people that were doing those horrible things, those cyber crimes, those things that were defacing our names. They were supposed to catch them. And then they were supposed to bring back honor and glory to our name. But they have killed more people than we can even count. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of somebody fighting cybercrime on the streets? Have you ever heard where a president tells a country that they cannot protest? Isn't that in the Constitution? It is a crime. It is against the Constitution to be gay. It is against the Constitution to be a prostitute. But yet, in our police offices, in our police station, sex is for bail. They are raping our men and our women. It is not a gender issue, my friends, because everybody is not safe. You see those people who are burning buildings? They have made their peace with death. Because in Nigeria, right now, what they think is that in Nigeria, it is not a case of if you will die. It is a case of when you will die. Can you imagine living like that? Can you imagine it, my friends? It doesn't even make any sense. Let me tell you the story of a few people who have spiked the riot, whose deaths have spiked the pain and the... No. We'll start with Chijioke. You don't need to know how to pronounce the name to remember this story. I promise you that you will remember this story no matter where you go. Chijioke was a 20-year-old boy, educated boy. He went to school. He knew his books. He read his books. He was a good boy. He didn't do anything wrong. But yet, the police, like many other youths out there, wrongfully arrested. How can we live in a nation where your dreads means you're a criminal? How can we live in a nation where your tattoos label you as a criminal? Where having ear piercings mean you're a criminal, you're a cyber criminal, that you're stealing money from people abroad, that you have a sugar mommy out there? My dear, you're not safe. Because you have a visa doesn't mean anything. One day you will go back home, and I pray you don't end up like Chijioke. He was caught by the police. His parents came to come and bail him out. You know, in Nigeria, I don't know about many other countries, but in Nigeria, you bail people out, you pay money for bail. because you wasted their time. Not because it is an offense or anything. Because you wasted their time. This man sold his land. He's not from a very rich home. He can't afford to go to fancy schools like Carleton University and buy their hoodies and apparels. He can't. He can't afford to wear nice shoes. This guy is an average individual earning average income. Do you know what average income is in Nigeria? And he sold one of his lands to bail his son out. The police that is supposed to protect us, this so-called anti-robbering squad, said it was not enough. He sold more lands and he got 3 million naira. 3 million naira. This man brought it 3 million naira. And these people said it was not enough. It was not enough to give him back his son. But it was enough to tell him the whereabouts of his dead son. They didn't help him get back his dead body. They just told him, your son is there. You can go and get it if you want. And this man had to jump into a river filled with dead bodies. Those bodies, they did not die because of coronavirus. They did not die because of Ebola. They did not die because of poverty. They died because of the people who were supposed to be protecting us. And he turned every single body that he could find. Just imagine it as a father, turning every single dead body, upside down until you found your son, just to get closure. How far would you go to find your son's body? People are waking up to bullets in their beds because now they're just spraying bullets. No, you don't even know where it's coming from. It's not a situation of if you will die. People in Nigeria, it's when will you die? When? Our brothers and sisters are saying, when will I die? And we're sitting down here. We cannot take it. We cannot. How will I wake up in the morning and next to my pillow is a bullet? 1 inch and it could have been me. It wouldn't have been my pillow. It would have been me. That's what's happening in the capital right now. Abuja. People, they're in their homes, whether they're protesting, they're not protesting. Policemen, thugs, they're entering their homes, they're dragging them out, and they're shooting them, executing them, executioner style. It's like when you tell a prisoner, you tie their hands behind their back and you tell them to run, and then you shoot until one bullet lands. I had to call my mom yesterday because they were doing that exact the same thing that I just described in my area. Imagine my face. Imagine what was going on in my heart when she didn't pick up the first time. I'm not writing any midterm when I'm thinking about whether my mom is next or not. I woke up this morning and boarding schools are on fire in Lagos State, Nigeria. Wasn't it just a few months ago that we stood in solidarity and we said, Black Lives Matter? It was just a few months ago. I think we made it very, very clear that all Black lives matter. My brothers and sisters, don't let them do this to us. We are grieving. 20th of October, 2020. Put this into your date. The way you recorded 9/11, record it in your head. That on the 20th of October, 2020, the land was stained with blood. Enough is enough. You're killing our youth. It's too much. We will not stand for it. How many rivers do you want to fill with bodies? Other countries are complaining about leathers in their rivers, and us, we are complaining about a river filled with bodies. Bodies killed by the men that are supposed to protect us. They vowed to protect us. How in the hell are we supposed to say our pledge? I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be loyal, faithful, and honest. Oh my God, we actually said that with so much pride. Little do we know, insanity is just an insane way, it's just a rational way to adjust to an insane world where you feel guilty for breathing because everybody's dying. And then I picked up my phone. I want to donate some money. Let people donate. Let them donate. They said you cannot donate. They have the CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, has blocked all monetary routes. You cannot donate to those people who are bleeding on the floor of our land. That's the situation that's in Nigeria right now. The flag turned from green, white, green to green, red, green. You know what our president did? He laughed. He's laughing at our dead bodies. You know when he laughed? One old man went on the internet and he said, he's laughing because he knows what is coming next. Very soon, the tankers will roll. How many days later, the tankers rolled and the land was filled, tainted with blood. The flag turned from green, white, green to green, red, green. We can't write exams like this. We shouldn't be made to. This is very much equivalent to any of the other disasters that has happened. Because it's happening in Africa doesn't mean it's less of a concern. Don't be mistaken. Today it's Nigeria, tomorrow is the Republic of Congo, the next day is South Africa, and it keeps on going. But we will not take it. We'll keep fighting till there's no longer fighting us left. Enough is enough. The Nigerian government needs to be held accountable. Were they not supposed to be the strong ones among us? Were they not supposed to protect us? Is it that they're weak? Were we told lies as children? Or how much did they sell their soul to the devil? Let us know. If you don't know what is going on in Nigeria, know it now.